Murray. Conley goes down. Watson left open.
And he was beat because of the jump. So he took away the initial pass Brown wanted to throw and then got to the second pass that eventually was thrown.
Hook pass Jokic out of a double team. Spots Watson blitzing for the tomahawk.
Days it right to the Nuggets as Murray gets a full head of steam. Ball rotates. Watson, same spot, same result. And good hands. Watson got the steal in the open court and finishes.
That's wide of the rim. It's grabbed by Jokic, leaking out as Watson repairs after him. He'll lay it up and in.
That was a contested pass from Jokic.
Reinforcements to the score table. And Jokic will make a pass and get the assist. That was all that was left for Nikola Jokic, just to get that triple-double. The 167
to shoot. Little give and go action. Kamara coming across the middle, deflected. Jokic picks it up and makes a great pass through traffic right to Watson for the dunk. 6-point Denver lead.
And he waited for Watson to release.
He hit a stiff arm on his hip. It'll be Peyton Watson. He'll get the reverse and he's going to the line looking for the three-point play.
6 assists. Boy, he missed ahead. 8 more that could have been assists.
Peyton Watson. Another missed it. He'll get this one. And Peyton Watson around the world.
Watson. He will take the three and connects.
Get it ahead.
Watson, the long stretch to the rim for 2.
Situation got the Nuggets to the second round, Danny. And again, they believe when they're healthy, they have a chance to compete with Oklahoma City as Watson puts it down for 3.
Hardaway Jr. looking for Jokic. Good move. Now Jokic is doubled down the middle to Watson, who's come on. No, and he missed it, but he puts it back up and in.
Peyton Watson just hit a three, a corner three, and gets another because you got to at least put a hand in it.
Remember the Pacers last year made it to the NBA Finals, Eastern Conference champions. Sling pass, corner 3, Watson got it! Oh, Peyton Watson.
It might have been Buddy on the wing, and then he can enter it into posts who have position. And speaking about entering,
Watson right to the rack for 2.
Never got to the rim, so 10 on the clock. Jamal with Herb. And that's Peyton Watson again. Yeah.
Watson. Got it.
Yep, you gave,
count this one. Let's see.
you gave one down on the other end. You're going to give it right here.
they're able to play longer durations and stretches in their zone defense.
Push the tempo, and the layup goes for Watson.
Jokic sees Watson cutting and finishing.
Well, the Spurs, who haven't made the playoffs in 6 seasons, now they swing it to Jokic. A little 16-footer for Peyton Watson, playing with a lot of confidence.
UGLY, 2-on-1. Bruce Brown, swatted! And the save into the hands of Jones.
Both teams scoring easily here at the outset. Pass under to Watson, and nobody guarding the doctor.
It had been Herb. Herb comes into the neighborhood. And Watson gets the finish. On a switch.
Yeah, and an aggressive nature for the glass when you're in the zone.
That's a good point. I like the zone. Here comes Peyton Watson! How about that, doctor?
Jeremiah was going to come in on sneak, but it freed up that guy. You gamble, you get burned.
Against this team.
Yep.
See if the Nuggets can get back in a groove here.
Let's start playing downhill.
Peyton Watson got it.
Pels are out of fouls. Good trap. Jokic now. And the trap.
He's one step behind.
Right.
Now Pascal Siakam's got it. Nemhard. And Nemhard under pressure from Pickett. Long range Watson.
Fastest triple-double.
Yep, we were there at Milwaukee. Now see Jokic after it. Big man's got it. Long lead to Watson. to lengthen it out. Knocked away. Hardaway's got it. Give it to Watson. He won't miss this one. And another dunk.
He's facing both of them. Lob it toward the rim. Capella got negated by the iron.
Watson runs the floor and is rewarded.
Yeah, that was not a great pass. Up ahead, Watson is going to get the easy lay-in off the Minnesota turnover. That was an issue for the Wolves last night. It kept the Kings in it.
He ties it up at 7. Now Spencer Jones for 3. That's no good. Watson there, and he puts it home. Justin Van Dyne, Jonathan Sterling, Jenna Schroeder are the officials. Peyton Watson, shot on the way, and he drills the 3.
But Denver's got 2 turnovers, and they've turned both into 3s.
Jokic back in, give the ball to Watson, and that's a nice play.
Good effort, but it's picked up by Peyton Watson. Jokic with Watson casting the triple. They are first in so many different categories.
Brooks. That came up short. Long pass. Jokic to Watson. Yes!
Cam Johnson. Boy, nice to have a guy like that. He'll go back. It'll be a wide open look. And a 3 in the corner.
Trying to get Cam Johnson loose. He lets it fly way short. Trying to save. No. Oh, doctor! Murray come in deep. Watson gets it on the back. There you go.
That's a bad pass. 2-on-1. Murray behind the back. Watson kisses it off the glass. He's 1 for 8 so far in this ball game. Watson hanging, put it up and through, and the Nuggets regain the lead.
Trade didn't quit on the play. You got Trade down the middle of the floor. Hawk had it taken away. He lost the handle. Now Peyton Watson for the leg.
I mentioned Alvarado, 38 points against the Nuggets back in 2022 as Peyton Watson inside puts it in. Peyton Watson hands another one.
Gafford
and Wadley, I believe, are both questionable today.
Meaning they are available. Usually in that terminology. There you go, Peyton Watson.
Looks at the official, makes sure he's in the inbounds on that 3-point hit. Pass inside to Watson.
Got a little hand.
11th rebound for Nikola Jokic. Nuggets with a 2-point lead here. Back cut. Great pass. And Watson scores. Suffice it to say, a high-scoring affair. Dump it down into Watson. Sis, boom, bop. Wow. The first 5 games before missing the next 14 with a calf strain. He returned just a moment ago.
Doubling him right away.
Jokic down the middle of the Peyton Watson, who is wide open. That's as wide open as you can get in the lane. Ball now. He's got 15 in the quarter. He's made 11 of 13 shots. Cam Johnson had a step. Peyton Watson from the corner. Got it. That's where he's shooting 56% on the season. Looks over the bench, says, I'm cool.
Same story for this guy. Murray with 5 made threes. Watson will try his hand to 3-ball. Why not?
Too easy. Watson. Late close.
But it starts with that because the weak side of the floor has to be in. Where Herb is, right there.
Right.
Where Herb is.
Watson. He's having a career night at the Pels' expense. Peyton Watson inside of 8 to play. Peyton Watson feeling pretty good about his game right now. And a timeout for James Borrego.
Got a 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Jokic out high with the screen. Murray sees the double team. No look dish to Watson.
Peyton Watson sends another one.
Gafford.
And Wadley, I believe, are both questionable today.
Meaning they are available. usually in that terminology. There you go, Peyton Watson.
Looks at the official, makes sure he's in the inbounds on that three-point hit. Pass inside to Watson.
Keep that.
Got a little hand.
11th rebound for Nikola Jokic. Nuggets with a 2-point lead here. Back cut. Great pass. And Watson scores. Suffice it to say, a high-scoring affair. Dump it down into Watson. Sis, boom, bop. Wow. The first 5 games before missing the next 14 with a calf strain. He returned just a moment ago.
Doubling him right away.
Jokic down the middle to Peyton Watson, who is wide open. That's as wide open as you can get in the lane. Ball now. He's got 15 in the quarter. He's made 11 of 13 shots. Cam Johnson had a step. Peyton Watson from the corner. Got it. That's where he's shooting 56% on the season. Looks over the bench, says, I'm cool.
Same story for this guy. Murray with 5 made threes. Watson will try his hand to 3-ball. Why not?
Too easy. Watson. Late close.
But it starts with that, because the weak side of the floor has to be in. Where Herb is, right there.
Right.
Where Herb is.
Watson. He's having a career night at the Pels' expense. Peyton Watson. Inside of 8 to play. Peyton Watson feeling pretty good about his game right now. And a timeout for James Borrego.
Got a 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Jokic out high with the screen. Murray sees the double team. No look dish to Watson.
Trying to turn a corner. Carter says no. Murray still dribbling. Gets to the baseline this time. Dumps it to Peyton Watson, who lays it in. And a foul on Carter.
He with 105 points on the board late here in the third quarter. Miami shooting 55%. The only problem, Denver is over 61%. 16-point Heat lead. Wiggins spinning. Bounces out. Watson. Got it.
Try it again. Watson. Into the lane. Yes.
Real traumatic loss for the Denver Nuggets. We'll have to wait and see what the ruling on that injury, but an ugly hyperextension there of that leg.
Desmond Bane trying to defend Jokic. What a pass. And the Magic stay connected here in the third quarter. Watson goes uncontested for the dunk.
That was just a great screen by Jamal.
After a 1-point first half, has tripled 3 times in this quarter.
He's going to need to go for about 60 to atone if that's the case.
He's got the last 9. And look at the Nuggets coming back. Peyton Watson with the fast break score.
He did. He had 26. Added 8 rebounds. Watson runs over Black. And it is a blocking foul.
Simons lost the handle and a turnover by Boston. Watson up the floor with the step there. Oh, what a move going to the left and laying it in.
Good look.
Great recognition by IQ, finding him with a cross-court pass.
Oh, no.
And Watson got the roll in the and one.
Feeds Watson. Head and shoulder fake. The fade. Elementary for Watson.
No surprise, they lead the league once again in made threes at 16 per game. Murray on the drive and kick. Watson wide open. Got another one. Peyton Watson has hit both his attempts from behind the arc.
Watson at the controls. Grimes accepting the challenge defensively.
He's got that look in his eye. This is going up, fellas.
Watson sidestep floater. Got it.
Their successful month of December. Man can't finish it. Murray, the fling ahead. Watson leaking out, waiting and laying.
Here's Brown for 3, way off the mark. Rebound Watson goes back up and lays it in for his first 2-point basket. He has 3 threes.
Watson lines it up. He buries it. A 3. Peyton Watson from long distance.
Celtics just 3 games out of first. The Pistons holding down that #1 seed. There's Watson draining that triple, his first shot of the game.
And that goes off the hands of Garland. Who wants it? Pickett to Watson. Reverse flush.
Still the all-time leader in free throws made per game. As Pickett tries to turn the corner, it's Watson. Hits another three.
Yes, sir. Cushion of the night. Watson using the Najee screen. Watson, the fade is good.
Philly had missed its first 6 from the outside. Watson's response is there.
Okay, P.Y., that's what you want to see. Look, and he's talking.
And Watson comes away with it. Watson hasn't scored here in the third, and his first bucket, and now up by 6.
See this?
Now Denver trying to race down the other way. Watson got bumped, still banks it in, and a chance for 3 for Peyton Watson.
Ingram with 11. JV guarded by CMB. Watson. Good action that time.
Here's Murray. Murray dancing around Yegor, drew 3 defenders, and that leaves Watson in the rim.
And that's where he's so dangerous.
Peyton Watson, 13 points to pace Denver. Jamal Murray, 5 points and 5 assists. Watson for 3, good again. Peyton Watson.
Because you have 2 players that can get into the paint, that can break down a defense, and then with quickly, he's a good outside shooter.
Watson connects.
Fading away and doesn't get the roll. Sharp lost the rebound, a rarity for him. Murray at 28 in the first half the other night, and a loss to Cleveland feeds Watson for the finish.
First year here in Boston, National Player of the Year at Iowa. Watson, the defender flies by. Watson makes him pay.
Darko and the coaching staff with quick substitutions in the game, bringing Jamal Shead, Jacoby Walter, and Sandro in the game.
Watson with the slam dunk.
Cutter is Watson to the rim. Watson in attack mode. Watson gets into it quickly here. We approach the midway point, second quarter. Watson's 3. Downtown hit for Peyton Watson.
And they won't get the 2 for 1, so they'll work for a good shot here. Late clock again. It's Watson over Embiid for 2.
Yes, sir.
None of these guys have ever been primary scorers in the NBA.
Watson floats it in.
Adelman, and he mentioned Bruce Brown having the ability to up his level defensively. That's that right there.
And the turbo hit by Watson.
He might be a little overrated.
Barnes has it. What? Barnes has the last 6.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Watson tries to throw it down, but he gets the roll off of the window and through.
With injuries, with the schedule, with what things look like.
We know they always struggle without Jokic. Good delivery there from Murray, who is now tied his career high.
Watson also has a little groove going too, though. These 2 have been carrying the offensive load here in the third. Look at this.
Spin and score!
Watson! And he pointed him out.
He's going to bring it home to Evie right after this. Very nice. Watson drops it in.
9 for 15 in the paint.
Watson on the step back. Good contest by Hauser, but Watson is red hot. He is 5 for 5 on the night.
69-65 Denver. Metro trying to fly through the air, but the Nuggets got in there defensively with Watson, and then he takes the long stride to the rim for 2.
Holmes thought about it. Watson, 2 to shoot, has to force it up.
Oh, it goes down!
A long 2 for Peyton Watson.
So Denver finally gets an offensive rebound. Watson, long strides. Boy, that was tough from Watson.
Scotty Barnes makes his way to the scorer's table. Watson, 18 in the first half, 4.
Here's Gordon. No look to Hardaway into the corner. Watson connects.
Got 7 in his career. Watson slicing through.
Watson, pull-up jumper. Rims in. The Nets can dribble this one out.
14 in the quarter.
We talked about it, playing with Jamal Shead out there. It's going to free him up a bit.
On the inside, and Peyton Watson
Denver 4th place in the West, a game out of 2nd. Boston 2nd in the East, just 3 out of 1st. Holmes 3 off the heel. Rebound Murray. There's that corner 3 again from Peyton Watson.
Nuggets have made their last 4 shots on a little bit of a roll. Watson got it, so make it 5 in a row for Denver.
Brown trying to get to the cup. Inside out, Watson. He's going to get what he wants. Smart play.
He's going to attack space.
Absolutely, but I guarantee you that the talk is a great pass, a backhand layup by Peyton, but the talk in the book is right now.
They're experienced, they're battle tested, so you're going to have to play this all the way out.
Watson on the spin of the layup. Good move.
Hunter Tyson producing. Watson in the lane. Watson around his man. Lay it up and in! And one. Peyton Watson
was able to gather it. That's the thing. Catch high, keep high. Doesn't even matter if you have a smaller player. Great finish there by Gafford.
Murray finds Jones. Jones getting a lot of extra starts, a lot of extra time. Watson knocks down the 3. In his emergence over the past.
They're going to have to really rock it. Peyton Watson. Well, Watson after a slow start.
Watson so good at attacking the rim, but also the mid-range game he worked on all summer. Knocks that one down and a lead back up to 17.
Bruce Brown bringing energy to this Nuggets squad. In the lane, Watson up and in. Jalen Pickett has been a nice revelation this season for the Denver Nuggets. Wasn't expected to play a lot, but getting quality minutes. Now Peyton Watson for 3.
They also brought into the game Zeke Naji. Pels in a zone, which is not good. It has not been.
Shot clock at 10, 2.5 on the game clock. Murray going to work. To the corner, wide open Watson. It's good.
Aaron Gordon wanted to go, wasn't available for Watson though against the smaller man. Watson again.
Tough shot.
You said, and he's longer.
Watson 6 points already. He's in deep on Krejci, slows it down, puts it in. There's a move he didn't have in his first couple of seasons, Scott.
In the second 12, after the hot start from beyond the arc, they're 0 for 6 on their triples. Good carry. Peyton Watson's mid-range.
Slip screen. Watson trying to shake Krejci. Does. Off the glass. Wow.
3 of the 9 boards on the offensive glass. Peyton Watson going to his strong side.
Yes, he is.
And he gets the layup. He protected it well. Trey thought he pushed off and used the off arm.
Low outlet. Kind of set the tone in that first half with all the forced turnovers.
Watson flag trying to fight through a screen. Watson then turns, shoots, and knocks down that mid-range.
Pickett bounce it to Gordon. Gordon's got a setup for Watson. And Watson puts it away.
And now it's back to 13. It was as high as 23. Watson jumper. And a nice bucket from Watson to calm everybody down.
And that is the growth of the young player.
Watson to Naji.
He got a little layup right there.
Watson for 3. Got it. Well, Peyton Watson so confident from the corner.
Trey battles. It's going to be Peyton Watson. Derek stays at home, but it's a good look for Peyton Watson, and their run continues now.
Under the regular roster, and he's played well. Now Peyton Watson, good fake. He's got a lane by his man. Scoop it up and in. That's a candidate for our 4th drive of the game. Peyton Watson.
So opportunities inside for the Pels get away. Right now they're up 22, 18 points in the paint, and an opportunity for a 3-point play on Watson.
Now Watson.
Oh, they missed.
Watson's in the lane, and he scores it up.
It'll be Peyton Watson. That's what he's been doing.
He's a completely different player with confidence like this.
Pick it in the lane, out to Tyson. 5 to shoot. Watson pulls the trigger, long range. Yeah, got it.
Take it out of his hands.
Watson on the run, up against Derek Queen on the fall away. Got it, mid-range, look good.
Gary Harris, old friend, is in. Hand off Watson. Watson, newfound confidence, and he bangs in a three from long range.
Watson shut off by Washington. Goes inside, banks it home, and a foul. A tough shot there from Watson.
Gordon, one-on-one, pass it out. Watson, he's due, and he hits.
Tough shot there. Hardaway grabs the rebound. Watson hits a three. Peyton Watson with a big bucket.
83-74. Watson's inside, and he rolls it home. Wow.
Jaylen Brown just 12 points since the opening quarter. Gives it up to White. Najee blocked the three. Murray racing up the floor. Bounces underneath. Watson scores inside.
The way they've started the quarter. Watson. He got it on the run. Nice footwork and spin. Peyton Watson.
The ref said he got it good. Now Murray in on Robinson. Pass it out. Watson for three. Got it. Inside. Watson again. A lot of those courtesy of James Harden, who's sitting on 25. Ball kick, loose ball. Spencer Jones. He wins the race. Into Watson. Yeah.
Good hustle, Spencer Jones.
And Detroit, the other three. 1-on-1. Watson's got a step off the glass. Beautiful.
And outside of maybe one offensive possession, they really haven't gotten good, clean looks at the basket.
Watson continues despite having a leg issue in that third quarter.
And Watson's got it. Watson in the lane, and he puts it away. So Peyton Watson, who had 19 last night in the win over Brooklyn.
That might have been what factored into that. Murray driving kick. It's Watson. Splash.
And his body composition just looks completely different than a year ago. And you were talking about confidence in your second year. When did you start feeling like you were starting to kind of figure out the league?
Brooklyn's last lead was at 31-30. There it is. 11-16 remaining in the quarter. And off the glass is Watson.
Watson, long strides, and his floater goes down.
A little chirping between Watson and Jalen Williams.
Inside. Bounce pass to Gordon. Nuggets got the Wizards in rotation, which leads to a Watson three.
He's a little sluggish getting into the offense. Three to shoot. Valanciunas got to let it go. And the Nuggets just get it off, and Peyton Watson drills it.
As Dort misfires, a lot of contact with Hartenstein and Jokic. Jokic is demonstrative towards Brandon Schwab. And the fend-off and finish. Peyton Watson with another two.
There's a switch. Watch the second defender come with Murray. There it is. So now they're saying, Watson, you have to make shots, and he does.
Big three from Watson. Time running out, though, on the Nuggets.
The way the guys have played. Now Watson for three. That's good.
Maybe the biggest under-the-radar miss right now is A.J. Mitchell, who is having a phenomenal season as another scorer for this. Oh! Peyton Watson! He just cracked the case!
On an island with Doncic. Watson, pull up Jay from the free throw line, swish.
And these are weapons.
Look at Detroit, 2 for 20. The Nuggets just 4 for 18.
And still have a 13-point lead.
Yeah. And inside goes Watson.
See, that was not in Peyton's game.
Watson's in the lane, feathers it up, nicely done. Watson throws it up and in.
He wanted a foul on that. He thought he got into some body contact.
75-55 Pistons. Jokic against JD.
Cade comes to slap it away on the double team. Nuggets get it back, and Watson windmills it down. That's in frustration, I'm sure.
Valanciunas with a handoff to Jamal Murray, who gets inside and kicks it out. Pickett, Watson, corner three, good. This guy.
Into Jones, they didn't call it. That's a play on. Now Pickett's got it. Over to Peyton Watson. Watson on the move! Oh, Doctor with the dunk.
Full pace, and it was a shot that ended up as a pass and a miss for Hartenstein. Watson ahead of the pack. High stepping to the rim.
It's given Adelman, to your point, Mo, a lot of variations that he can go to. Here's Watson again.
Nuggets getting nothing out of the pick and roll now. Watson shuts up Chris Marlowe effectively.
Wallace on the previous possession for that three. He's got 19 points on 9 field goal attempts. Watson, similar spot, same result.
Watkins, Gill, and there's going to be a turnover. Watson.
And the Nuggets score again. Well, they're getting whatever they want against this Brooklyn defense.
Top-tier Western Conference showdown, first of 4 meetings. Kick out, all alone, Watson, he's got it! Timeout, Mark Daigneault.
Nearly nailed a tough shot. Rebound to Ausar Thompson. Now Cade. Now Tobias, ball knocked away. Jokic, forecourt to Brown. To Watson. Nice drive and deuce.
Blue jerseys, yes. White jerseys, no. Big play here. Down the middle to Watson, and Watson puts it away.
Minnesota in Minneapolis, and felt like they were playing from behind the rest of the way. Mark Daigneault stressed a fast start by his team as Peyton Watson finds nylon.
Oh, they're ready to go crazy if he can knock one down right here, Grady. Murray over to Watson. Watson for three. Cash!
Jokic has it, the outlet to Jalen Pickett. Now Watson gonna shoot another three. That's good.
But you see already, Junker getting the board, how fast they get out.
And they have a lot of those guys. You talk about Bub Carrington, you talk about George, Trey Johnson, as Peyton Watson continues to stay hot.
If they don't make a major dent in the next 3 or 4 minutes, you have to think Adelman will take Jokic out.
That'll help Peyton Watson, another triple.
He's a very good reserve center. Big, strong, and physical. Hand off Hardaway. Hardaway over to Watson. He sets. He fires. He gets the triple.
As the coach, that could be a 5 that turns into an 8 very quickly.
A soft 25.
Watson pulls, and he is just feeling it again early in this one.
Weak side cuts. The Denver Nuggets offense isn't the same offense as we see a nice block right there by Watson.
Behind, getting the block on George.
Wow. But getting back to this Denver Nuggets offense, they're not the typical offense. They run a lot of different actions.
Watson, pure three.
I tell you what, man.
I was just waiting for him to make the first one. I wasn't going to say it before.
I didn't like your energy on that.
Sorry. Watson.
Ain't been a
The
Watson.
Nuggets like his energy.
Ain't been a Watson this good since Randy.
That ties his career high from the outside. He's got 17 points. Jokic outside. Watson's response is there.
Yeah, listen, they were up 14 or 15 at halftime.
Back cut. Watson rolls it home.
LaRavia with the air ball. Up ahead to Watson. Watson driving. Flips it up. Kissing it off the glass for 2.
Three. Down the middle of the green. Knocked away. Spencer's got it. Ahead to Watson. And Watson puts it. Nuggets need a hoop. Murray passes it, corner to Watson. And Watson hammers another one. Robinson. That's no good. Hardaway's got it. Nuggets chance for the fast break. Watson on the Euro. Put it up and in.
And then you get the tough shot by George and then the turnover on the following possession. When you tie that game up, you got to get good looks at the basket, keep the pressure going. And speaking of guys keeping the pressure going, Watson's been putting the pressure on the Wizards.
Back inside to Ausar, ball slapped away by Jokic. And Nikola Jokic has it. Nice bounce to Murray. Murray with a lob and a jam for Peyton Watson.
Denver's picked it up since then.
Sure have. Behind the back, Watson! What a pass by Jokic!
There's your highlight, a pass.
Sensational pass. Now Jokic with it. It's an 8-point deficit. Jokic has it, and the pass is deflected to Brown. Utah doing a good job getting the hands up. Watson for three. Spinner! Now Murray turns the corner, give it to Jokic. Over to Watson, backing up on a three. Yes! Peyton Watson.
On this staff with David Adelman, same with Jarrett Dudley, guys who played a long time in the NBA, and David Adelman said he thought it was important as Watson steps back and drills a three.
Between these two teams. 6 points already as Watson right down the lane.
That'd be a 23 and 14 assists with the 6 rebounds. Now Watson's in the lane, and he drops it home. So Peyton Watson, David Adelman said he's got it.
Familiar with all of these guys on this roster and has a lot of comfort going one-on-one.
Oh, a little stutter step there by Murray. No, Watson, yes.
Murray hot in the first quarter. Double Murray. Watson's got it. And he drops it home. A kindly roll for Peyton Watson.
7-second differential. Jokic wants the ball just inside the three-point line. And back out to Watson. He'll drive. Euro step it. It's up and in.
The Knicks and the Hornets with the longest win streaks right now in the league. It's 7 in a row. Denver currently 33 and 18, third in the West. No look pass Jokic to Watson for the slam.
Back and they turn it over. Milk lost it. This is chaos.
Globetrotters versus Generals.
And Watson says up from
Jamal Murray, 20 points in the first quarter, limited minutes here in the second. Watson, way off the mark. Got it back up. And scores.
A great activity level by Peyton Watson and Mikal Bridges.
Now Julian Strawther's got it, looking to get downhill if he can. Watson. And just over 2 minutes to go here in the third. Peyton Watson euros into the lane. Something he has worked on and something he's improved at.
One has to wonder how long Denver's gonna stick with their main guys with the lead that they have right now. I mean, you look at it, they've had multiple days of rest.
#1 overall pick from Newport, Maine. Now Watson gets by his man in the left-hand layup's a beauty.
Murray to Watson. Little stutter step to the cup. Peyton Watson, 13.
Pleading for it, not going to get it. Good pass. Here comes Watson. That's good ball movement.
See Westbrook, he's been playing well. Three-pointer on the way, good. Peyton Watson knocks it in.
Nuggets only 10 turnovers in the win against the Raptors the other night. Now Peyton Watson is away, and he lays it up and in.
Watson waits for the 3-time MVP. Hardaway, the handoff, the three straight away, up high, tap down. Oh, he does it so well.
Now it's just extending that catch by Jokic just off the elbow.
Jokic with Bridges on him, finds Watson. Wing three is good for Peyton Watson. That's his first three-point basket.
He was 3 years old. Watching Bow Wow like Mike at the time. Watson knocks down.
He has 20. 6 out of 8 from distance. To the basket on the Denver end.
And it's just a scoring fest right now for both teams. Jokic down the middle to Watson. And he puts it up and in and a foul.
Max for things like we just saw. What a great job he's doing inside.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, just his communication, but that time Peyton Watson gets free.
And Jamal Murray around Jokic, gets it quickly. Jokic into the lane, sets up Peyton Watson for 3. And he drills it. That's the play Scott Hastings was talking about.
Johnson. And now it's Murray. Jokic thought about the three. Now clock winding down. Jokic, outside look. Watson beyond the arc. That goes down. And back-to-back possessions for the big man sets up a trend.
Marvin Bagley, the third. 5 teams in the last 8 years. As Peyton Watson is away for a layup.
Great pass from Nikola Jokic.
8 cutters.
Extra pass. Peyton Watson shoots the 3 and knocks it down.
He missed a couple, but guess what?
Cam behind the back to Jokic. Started by Robert Williams, the third now, who's come on for Klingon. Now Peyton Watson in the lane, and he drops it home.
It's been around a long time now. Solid, though.
14 years. CJ, amazing. Peyton Watson, step back, drained it.
109.98, final 12 seconds. Here in the third. Nuggets survive the third. Back. And Watson throws it down. So Jokic goes behind the back. Watson flying. Watson shaking and baking right by flags. He waves goodbye.
Murray getting the assignment this trip down on Joker out to Watson. His 3 ball is good.
And Peyton Watson, my goodness, shooting so well.